Hi guys, and welcome to my 52 weeks of personal growth. This week is week 36 and I'm going to be talking about from the 3rd to the 9th of September. I am loving September. I knew I was going to. It's been very good so far, and usually I get really bad hay fever and that has not happened yet, and it's currently the 10th of September, so that's very good. So hopefully it stays like that. I had a very good week. On Monday, I got my car insured so that I could finally drive it, and I had work and I had dinner with my family. We went out, which was really nice, and I also reached a new goal in terms of my money that I've been saving, so that's very exciting for me. On Tuesday, I had work and I had babysitting, which was nice. Wednesday, I had my morning PT session, and it's getting so much brighter now, so because I train outside and it was so nice to just see the sunset come up and yeah, train in the light for once. And I had a yoga class after, which I loved. It was so good. I literally almost fell asleep again towards the end. And then I had work and then babysitting. Thursday, I spent the morning / afternoon preparing for my 21st birthday party. So I went shopping and ordered food and picked up food and went to the market and had lunch with my nana and just did all of that. It was a very busy day. There was a lot to get done, so it was kind of stressful but good. And then I had work that night. Friday I had work, and then I went to the Royal Adelaide show, which is some sort of theme park, I guess you could say, here in Adelaide. That's on once a year in September, and it was really fun actually, and I really liked it. And then when I got home, I had to make my birthday cake and just do things in preparation for my 21st, which was the next day. So on Saturday, I very early went with my friend to my beach house where the 21st was going to be, and we set up and got ready, and it was really nice. And then slowly people started arriving, and we had so much fun the whole day and night. We just played lots of card games and drinking games and talked a lot, because it's not often we all get together like that. So we just had a lot of fun together, really, just hanging out. And there was lots of food, and people bought me really nice presents, which was so nice but unnecessary. And yeah, I actually had quite a lot of fun. And on the Sunday, we were sort of all just relaxing, and we had a really nice breakfast together, and just recovering from the night before. And then, so we were there pretty much all day, and then I got home and then pretty much had to go out straight again for dinner with some family friends of mine, and that was so much fun. We were literally the last ones in the restaurant because we were just so busy talking and laughing, and I love that so much. So we had a lot of fun. So I felt really good after that. And in terms of my 30 days of positivity and minimalism, my positivity was tested on Friday. I had a very stressful morning, like an afternoon before the show. I was very stressed, like everything went wrong in so many ways, but I remained positive. Well, I tried to, and I just took some deep breaths because I just couldn't believe how much managed to go wrong that day. But it was all sorted and I was fine once I got to the show. I forgot all about it. But other than that, I've been watching a lot of videos on positivity to sort of not learn about it, but work on ways how I can be more positive and stuff like that. And yeah, so it's been going very good in other words. And my 30 days of minimalism, there are a lot of things I've prepared to declutter, like they're in a bag ready to go. It's just I just need to do something about it, like either donate it or try and sell it. And usually I donate so much stuff, like I've donated so much, so I'm feeling like I should try and sell it first, but it's just setting aside some time to do that. But I'll do that this week, I reckon. So yeah, it's going pretty good. And yeah, so overall I felt really good in the last week actually. Like I feel myself, I feel confident, I feel like I'm heading in the right direction, and yeah, I just feel really happy and content really. What I learnt I learned a lot this week. As I said, I was watching a lot of videos and I took a lot of notes, and what I decided was that I wanted to take a day to consciously just realize how I talk, how I react, what I think about most and what I do, and then the next day change all of that if I realized there were any things I kept thinking about that I shouldn't, or reacting in certain ways, and then so like really consciously realize how I am and act as a person, and then the next day change all that, because you have to remember it's all habits. And there will definitely I'm gonna do it again, like I might do it today, and because it can be hard to remember to think about everything you do, so I might just take a few days to sort of I might just take a few days to like realize my habits and then consciously try and change them. And something I have started doing, which I'm actually really happy I learned about this, was to not get out of bed until I feel like what I want is going to happen. And this is in terms of manifestation and the law of attraction. I don't want to get out of bed feeling like, oh, like it's going to be a bad day today, or just feeling like hopeless, or like your goals and dreams aren't going to come true. So I stay in bed till I built up this mindset and this energy that I want to bring out in my day. And I'm loving doing that, because once I'm out of bed, I'm like, right, like I'm all happy and excited because what I want is going to happen. Like I just know at some point that's all going to come true for me. So that's a much better way to wake up than feeling hopeless and like you're not getting what you want. So I'm really working on manifestation and the law of attraction right now, because I'm seeing so many stories and had experiences myself and just so many videos on it, and I truly believe in it. So I'm really working on that at the moment. So I need to feel with all my heart that what I want is coming to me, and just have gratitude and just have awareness of everything around me is also something I'm working on, which is cool. So yeah, like I was saying before, if you want to change, you have to break the pattern and do something different to what you're currently doing, because you're not going to change if you don't change anything. So you have to break all your current habits and patterns in order to change. And I think I talked about in a previous video that I had this checklist of what I wanted in people, like in terms of a relationship or friendship, like how I want them to be in order for them to be in my life. And I came to some realization last week that, like, hold on, like I can't wish for someone to have all these things and just complete this checklist if I'm not those things myself. So I went through my checklist, and thankfully I could proudly say that I do have most of those qualities. However, like, I'm not going to worry about other people's qualities. I'm going to worry about my own. I'm going to make sure I have all of those qualities and I am the person I want, and as soon as I am that person will come to me, like, in the right time. So I've sort of scratched, like, obviously I still have standards in terms of what I want in a friendship or relationship. However, I'm not gonna tick off a checklist in order to see if they're like that, because they could have all of that and still not be the right person somehow. So I decided to take away the focus from other people and put it on me. Like, am I what I want to be? Like, do I have all the qualities that I want? Where can I improve? Because I need to be my greatest version before I can be with anyone. So I thought that was such a nice realization, and I'm doing that now, making sure I have all those qualities. So yeah. Like, yeah, we attract the one we love when we are vibrating on that same frequency as them. And you got to cultivate happiness within yourself first. Like, we attract what we are, not what we want, if that makes sense. And also, the universe responds to our thoughts, and that's why, again, I'm making sure I have positive thoughts. I'm not like doubting things or people or situations. Like, I'm trying to remain really positive but realistic, like not stupidly positive. Like, I'm trying to be realistic. And I've always said, like, whenever things are bad or difficult, just remember life is happening for us, not to us. Like, everything's happening for a reason, and I need to remember that all the time. Like, a friend of mine reminded me of that last week or the week before. She just said, just remember everything happens for a reason, and I totally agree with that. And I just need to remember that. Yeah, so think about what you want and not what you don't have. Because I've noticed in terms of this whole positivity thing that when you are in a bad mood, everything goes wrong. And that's what happened to me on Friday. Like, someone put me in a bad mood, and I'm also trying to learn to not let other people control my mood, but it can be very difficult once you get in that state of mind, like very difficult. So that's something I realized on Friday I need to work on. But like, seriously, it's like a snowball effect. If you're just in a bad mood, then suddenly everything goes wrong. Like, I could give you a list of 5 things that went wrong that day, all because I was put in that mood. And then when I got out of it, nothing else went wrong. Oh, and I saw a quote: you only have control over 3 things in your life: your thoughts you think, the images you visualize, and the actions you take. And I loved that. I'm going to remember that. And actions speak louder than words. I realised I bought into like people's words a lot, and people's words meant a lot to me, but scratch that, it's people's actions. So that's what I'm looking out for now in terms of friendships and relationships. Like, it's the actions people take, like whether they want to hang out with you or yeah, what they do for you and blah blah blah, rather than just saying they're going to do something or just, yeah. Yeah, that's all I really got to say. It's been a good week. I'm loving September, and I made it very clear to everyone in the start of September, like at my work. I said this month is going to be so positive, blah blah blah. I was saying all of that because I wanted to put that out there so that I was really positive. And every time I go to work now, everyone's like, oh my god, September, yay. Like, they're just mucking around because I'm trying to be so positive for this month. So yeah, feeling really good. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!